I'm Rich Carroll. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley has announced the charge against Brennan Robert Hill. Karen Johnson has the story.
He's charged with attempted second-degree murder in the shooting of his girlfriend near the Microtel, March 26th, a shooting Hill had blamed on a robbery. Sheriff Rick Staley.
This was another great investigation by our detectives using the technology that we have implemented to debunk the suspect's story on how the shooting occurred. He actually called his mother and tried to hide the gun before he even called 911 to seek help for his 22-year-old girlfriend.
Sheriff Staley says the victim is able to speak a little and is fortunate to be alive, but says her injuries will forever change her life.
The University of North Florida has named Dr. Miriam Griffin as Program Director and Assistant Professor for UNF Mednex in Palm Coast and will lead the efforts in establishing the UNF Mednex nursing program beginning this fall in Flagler County. Griffin lives in Palm Coast and tells WNZF Flagler County will benefit from having Mednex, and Mednex will help to keep some talented students in the area.
As you know, we have a huge military and veteran population here, and there is a lot of need for healthcare professionals. UNF coming to a smaller community basically means that we are able to provide opportunity to individuals that may feel like they can't leave or they can't go off to school, but a major university is right here in the community that is going to train nurses, that is going to take care of our population of veterans, which that's a very big deal.
UNF President David Szymanski said Dr. Griffin will continue to build upon strong local partnerships and engagement with the Palm Coast community in providing a pathway for local students to gain the needed nursing education, experience, and essential skills. UNF Mednex will be located in Palm Coast Town Center and offers classrooms, offices, and a skills lab for nursing students. One local official says there's a definite learning curve as he makes the transition from education to government. John Arking has more.
Prior to becoming a Flagler County Commissioner last November, Andy Dance was a member of the Flagler County School Board and says there are definite differences between those two bodies that he's had to adjust to.
The county is involved in so many different aspects of our life, and migrating from one mindset to the other. It's still public service, and you're still working on a board with other people, and so it's just learning some of the nuances, and there is distinct differences between how school districts are set up and county governments, and so I'm learning those ropes.
Dan says one of the differences is in financing, and that the state keeps a very tight lid on school districts, mandating that all funding referendums go through the public for a vote. But he says while he has new challenges at the county level, he totally enjoyed his service on the school board and having the opportunity to walk side by side, as he put it, as his 3 kids went through the district, which he called critically important in learning to live with the decisions you make. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arkin.
So you're a city recreation director, a lifeguard, and a swim coach?
Yes, Tom Gillen is all of those. The recreation director part is for the city of Flagler Beach. Sounds like a tough gig.
Everyone has good days and bad days at work, but when I go in there and my office is looking at that sun come up over the beach every day, you can't beat it.
The office is for his city job. Gillen is also a swim coach, and he is still lifeguarding. Tom Gillen was a guest on Flagler Health Matters, and you can listen to that program on Saturday mornings at 11:30 here on WNZF Radio. Also, it's a podcast on the Flagler Radio app. Tomorrow, Gillen talks about the history of lifeguarding in the area. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.